Hey everyone, welcome to night 2 of the LA Parks Tour. We're live here at Sheepford Crossing Park, my old stomping grounds. We wrapped up a 4-park tour tonight. We started the night at Cedar Springs Run Park, which is right next to our Township building. We've got a pretty cool area down there for some toddlers. We got a free library there. There's 2 of them, so there should be plenty of books for you. And that's one of the things we're looking at adding is free libraries to a couple of our parks. We're talking about adding one here in Sheepford. We have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, and we want to encourage them to be outside and be reading and be active. And if we can incorporate all those things, we'll be really excited about new things coming to our township. After that, we headed down to Pete and Church Fields, as we call them, down by the Pizza Grill. Ran into a crew playing basketball there and asked them what they'd like to see, and they said a lighted court, so that might be on the wish list down the road. In the meantime, we're looking to add a water fountain down there for the basketball players and to replace one of the rims and the nets. We've got a couple of tennis courts down there, if you haven't heard. One of the other things we're talking about is converting one of our township tennis courts to a pickleball court. So leave a note in the comments if you'd like to see pickleball somewhere in the township. We have a lot of tennis courts. We're just looking to convert 1 or 2 of them maybe to pickleball. We headed up to Gettysburg Road and we got caught in the rain at Wasp Park, but we had time to check out the full-size baseball and softball fields there, as well as the 2 lighted basketball courts that we currently have in the township and the lighted tennis courts. Now, when I was growing up, we used to use those tennis courts for roller hockey too. We used to see groups out there doing that, but had a couple of matches under the lights there when I was playing tennis and really enjoyed it. So we're keeping up with those parks. The volleyball pit needs new sand, but we're looking at adding that in. These things will get added to the budget gradually as money becomes available. Of course, this year especially, we're going to be tightening our belts as we see revenue drop due to the pandemic. But we want to make sure we're keeping on top of our parks so that, especially when people are home in quarantine, they have a place to get out to and go. So we got caught in the rain, but we made it back here to Sheepford Crossing Park, which was our 4th and final stop. You know, the basketball court behind me, which, believe it or not, used to be a volleyball pit, and of course the new Gaga pit that is used by the kids from all over the neighborhood. So Sheepford Crossing Park's in a really central part of the neighborhood, and it's been a great meeting place since we were doing block parties and 3v3 tournaments when I grew up. And then our playground here, we've got 1 slide we got to fix, but other than that, to light the pavilion, couple of minor things. But if you're a resident and you notice these things at the park, send us a message. Shoot me a message on my Facebook page or Instagram, or just leave a comment for us, and we'll let the right people know. They're out here constantly mowing the parks, making sure that everything is, that they stay on top of everything. It's really important to us to provide space for our kids to be able to get out and play. And I think that's one of the treasures we have in Lower Allen Township. So we'll be back with night 3 in a couple of weeks here. We'll be seeing Yellow Breeches Park and the Lower Allen Community Park. We had to cut short tonight a little bit with the weather, but wanted to give you guys a quick update, and we'll be getting out to see those parks in a couple weeks. And you'll note we have campsites to visit, a dog park, tennis courts, and of course the famed Fun Fort, which is still in the process of being restored fully since the tragic fire that happened there a few years ago. So look for us in a few weeks, and thanks for joining us on the LA Parks Tour. We'll see you next time.